From the Detroit Free Press, it's Monday, March 15th. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
This is Detroit Free Press auto critic Mark Phelan. Could an electric vehicle be right for you? A lot of people are asking themselves that these days. Prices are falling, and hot new EVs like the Ford Mustang Mach-E are moving the technology from gadget to gotta have. EVs offer a lot of advantages. Plug them in at night, and you start every day with a full tank. Charging at home also costs less than filling up at a gas station. EVs are different, though. Here are 4 things to know before you buy one. First, get a 240-volt home charger. Prices have come down, and they let you charge overnight. 120-volt household current just takes too long to charge an EV's big batteries. Second, charging takes longer than pumping gas, and some chargers in cars are faster than others. A lot of businesses and public lots have 240-volt chargers for while you shop or eat. But if you're on a road trip, look for a 400-volt DC fast charger. That'll charge a Mustang Mach-E from 5% to 80% in 45 minutes. Charging time is falling, but you should still expect longer breaks on road trips. Third, DC fast chargers are more common than you think, and more are being added every day. The Department of Energy website has a map of every public charger in the country. It'll help you plan trips. A quick search told me that there are 45 400-volt DC fast chargers on the route from Detroit to Chicago. Finally, if you're not ready for an EV, don't worry. Conventional cars, gas stations, and replacement parts are going to be around for a long time.
I'm Sue Solaski, Detroit Free Press food writer. Kroger pharmacies in Michigan are now offering COVID-19 vaccinations. Kroger received a limited supply of vaccines through the Federal Retail Pharmacy Partnership Plan. As doses are received, they'll be allocated and administered across all 103 Kroger pharmacies in Michigan. Kroger will administer doses according to state and local health department rollout guidelines. The grocer strongly encouraged all customers and associates to receive the vaccine. In February, the Cincinnati-based grocer announced it would give a $100 bonus to its employees, including 19,000 in Michigan, who get the COVID-19 vaccine when eligible. Individuals who meet the current phase eligibility criteria can make an appointment at Kroger.com/COVID vaccine or by calling 866-211-5320. Kroger's Health Division has been offering vaccines at its pharmacies and clinics nationwide. Kroger says it has administered nearly 1 million COVID-19 vaccine doses across 25 states.
I'm John Carlisle with the Detroit Free Press. For half his life, Chris West was determined to save the Waugoshance Lighthouse, a remote, defunct, largely forgotten lighthouse surrounded by water just west of the Straits of Mackinac. In all that time, he tried to recruit people to help and garner attention for the abandoned structure. But after a century of disuse, after seasons of water and ice ate away at its fragile limestone base, he and the group he founded, the Waugoshance Lighthouse Preservation Society, had to call it quits at the beginning of the year after the cost to save it spiraled out of control. And without help, the 170-year-old landmark is doomed to collapse into the lake. The only question is when. For more, go to freep.com.
I'm Sloan Taranello with the Detroit Free Press. It's been 1 year since everything changed. On March 11th, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 a global pandemic. What came to follow after this was an insufferable amount of loss, political strife, and lockdown orders. As businesses found it increasingly difficult to keep up with rent and diminishing revenue, many decided to shutter their doors forever. According to Yelp, nearly 800 small businesses with a presence on Yelp's website or mobile app permanently closed their doors in Metro Detroit since March of 2020. From restaurants, boutiques, and gyms, these businesses have felt the financial strain from COVID-19 in one way or another. Large banquet halls or communal dining spaces were especially hit hard when lockdown orders were first implemented. Andiamo in Dearborn and Sterling Heights shut down completely earlier this year. Community dining space Revolver in Hamtramck also closed after 7 years of being in business. Family-owned businesses were in a fight to stay open. However, many succumbed to the financial pressures from the pandemic. Manis Power Mowers, Nello's Eatery, and the Golden Basket, all located in Royal Oak, are just a few family-owned businesses that shuttered their doors forever earlier this year. During the peak of the pandemic, restaurants were choked with persisting bills with little to no income, especially in downtown Detroit. Wolf King Puck Steak, located in MGM Grand Detroit, Lady of the House, Dilla's Delights, Detroit Institute of Bagels, and Town Hall Cafe are just a few Detroit-based eateries that had to close forever due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The Detroit Free Press and our partner, Metro Detroit Chevy Dealers, will be kicking off the third round of our Rescue Detroit Restaurants and Feed the Community initiative. The third round aims to raise $100,000 by April 5th to provide meals to vulnerable populations and struggling communities while also supporting local restaurants. To donate and learn more about the Free Press's Top 10 Cares program, go to freep.com/rescue.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.